G'day guys, it's the Pink King here, and I'm back with another of my AFL 2020 Premiership season. It's the last game of round 4, it's Easter Monday, Geelong versus Hawthorn. So a classic rivalry here, one that has provided so many good games in recent times. But as it stands right now, Geelong are winless on the bottom of the ladder. Hawthorn undefeated so far. They're third place. They'll be second if they win today, most likely. They could still end up being third by the end of the round, but or even first if they win by enough. But most likely they'll finish second after this game to end the round. Injuries for today: Gary Rowan with a face fracture and Isaac Smith with a face fracture. One player from each team there. Let's just get into it, I think. Oh, Hawthorn's technically Geelong's the better team out of the two teams based on those ratings. Pretty strong team sitting there, considering they're bottom of the ladder.
A reasonable turnout for this match.
Alrighty.
Special comments for today's game is Gary Lyon.
Let's get it going.
Hi Hutto, really excited about this one today.
Today's big game is between the Cats and Hawthorn.
What did I say? Last week rain and also hail. This week sun. Watch us prevail. Hate to disappoint you, Geelong, but it's raining. Going to meet Ray in the middle for the coin toss. And Geelong won the toss. They've gone right of screen. Let's get this going. Who even is Geelong's ruckman? Doesn't matter. Segler wins it. Big pack just inside 50 for Hawthorn, but it's cleared out. Ablett kicks it to the wing. No one's going to mark that. Big bump. I think Hardwick was the one that copped that bump. Stratton runs onto it. Ablett gets back to his own work from before. Hardwick just could not get free of the bodies. Dowhouse picks up the Geelong first on the board. Frawley kicks it in. 1-on-1 and marked by Mitch Duncan, so not the best idea to go to a contest from a kick out. Duncan decides not to take a shot. He centres it to Joel Selwood, who had, I think it was a 2-on-1 situation there.
Deciding where to go with the kicking.
Selwood's happy enough to slot the first goal of the game. So Geelong off to a good start here. The team that hasn't won a game all season. They're looking like they're ready to fix that issue. Tapped out by Segler again. Tom Mitchell gets wrapped up immediately. So it's another ball up. Segler punches the ball out. Ablett's the one that gets it instead of Burgoyne. And Segler gets the ball back and throws it. So it's a free kick to Geelong. So Hawthorn seems to be the ones that are getting out of the stoppages and all that. But a bit of a slow start for them as it's marked on the wing by Zach Tui. They're getting, somehow Geelong keep getting it their way. And that man again, Blake Hardwick, gives away another free kick. Kicked forward into the 50 and marked by Patrick Dangerfield.
Cleanly picked up. Picked up now.
He'll kick from about 50.
Marks now.
Right on the 50, he's kicked it. It is out in the full. I thought it was going to be out in the full, but it came back a little bit.
Over the boundary near the 50. Has to do better than that.
O'Meara kicks it across goal to Tom Scully. There's a few players out wide. He doesn't go to them. He goes to a contest, and it's marked by Blake Geelong. Don't know how to say his name yet. So a bit silly from Scully. Could have conceded their second goal. He has. So they've conceded both goals from
Straight into the behind post. O'Meara kicks it.
Schlensog.
Takes it strongly. Chose to kick it.
Blake Schlensog.
Well,
So 13-0 so far. Hawthorn just unable to get it into a day. Ball out the ruck and gets tackled. So it's holding the ball. Sent forward again. Punched by Scully. Scully gets the ball back. Spills it loose to the wing. Chad Wingard takes the tackle. Ball spills out. Impey can't over Tom Stewart. And this might just about end the quarter. Scully gets the ball back again. Might be.
Duncan shuts him down.
Fantastic pressure there.
Hawthorn, they boot it forward. Jack Gunston, he's going to get a score. It's hit the goal post with 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. So it's 13-1 at quarter time. The siren hasn't quite gone yet, but we'll wait for this kick out. So Hawthorn largely ineffective at getting it forward. They've been getting the clearances, or at least the hit outs, but yeah, just not really doing anything with them so far. It's been all Geelong. Yeah, 4 hit outs to nothing with 2 inside 50s to 5 Geelong's way. Everything else there, I mean, probably slightly favours Geelong. The big stat there that I've noticed is clangers 8-2, so Hawthorn just keeps turning the ball over. Apparently Scully's only had 2 possessions, but I've felt like he had more.
Thank you, Gaz.
Yeah, could be anyone for best on ground at the moment. So let's just keep going. Segler's back in ruck against whoever this bloke is. Punch forward. And Mitchell wins the clearance. Gets it out to Gunston. Gunston has kicked a very quick goal for Hawthorn. It took 1:10. And all of a sudden Hawthorn are on the move. Off a few hands, straight to Tom Mitchell. He handballs forward and then bang, goal. Gunston with Hawthorn's whole score so far. Segler wins it again and gets his own tap. Gets it to Shield. Gets it down to who's 25? I can't even remember who 25 is. Oh, it's Patton. He gets it to Luke Bruce and he kicks the goal. All of a sudden, it's taken Hawthorn less than 2.5 minutes to be scores level in the second quarter. They've worked it out. Segler are down. Again, down to nobody this time. And Tom Mitchell gets tackled before he can do anything with it. Scully comes off for Howe. And the ball goes up again. I don't know who won that, but it went Geelong's way. McAvoy picks up the ball just to get tackled. It's a one-on-one. Geelong seem to have the numbers goal side of the ball most of the time. And this time, Puopolo gets wrapped up for a ball up. Dowhouse gets the ball, but Burgoyne tackles him immediately. It's holding the ball. Sent out wide and centred back into the 50. Stanley takes the mark. He sends it back to the wing. Pushing it back against Jack Henry on Wingard. Wingard goes short. Marked by McAvoy. McAvoy's too far out to score. He plays on, kicks short again. Marked by Stratton just inside 50. He'll take the shot from just outside 50. I don't think he has the distance. No, he does go for the shot. It's wide. It's out in the full. Scores level halfway through the second quarter. Geelong had a good start, but they haven't done anything so far this quarter. Maybe this is their chance. They work it out. Marked by Jake Kolajasny. He sends it back to the square. Ball comes out by Luke Bruce. That's a good kick. It's on target. Bounces badly, though. It's a point. Hawthorn in front for the first time today.
He tucks it into the pocket. Henry puts it on the boot.
Blitzarves takes everyone on, sends it back to the 50. No one marks it. I think Bruce got the ball there and he just goes bang. So he makes up for his previous kick and gets a 7-point player there. And Hawthorn are now up by 7 points and looking the goods.
Blitzarves, players move.
They've kicked 3 on the trot now. Ball still going Hawthorn's way. Everything's going Hawthorn's way right now. Kick forward. One-on-one contest. Tim O'Brien takes the mark. Impey's floating around by himself, but it's shut down. Not that O'Brien was going to go to him anyway. And he's also slotted it. So Hawthorn are absolutely flying at the moment. They've kicked 4 goals to nothing this quarter. 4 goals, 1 to nothing this quarter, and they now lead by 13 points. That's 200% of Geelong's score.
40 metres from home.
Out to the wing. Hardwick gets tackled, spills out, pushing the back against Liam Shields. A minute to go in the half. Geelong need to move quickly. They don't. They go sideways. Marked by Ricky Henderson. Can he get a quick kick in? No, it's siren beats everyone to it. So Hawthorn really had a good quarter that quarter. It's 26 to 13. They've got 8 to 5 inside 50s and all the hit outs. It's 11 to nothing. So they've stopped having clangers. Only 5 clangers that quarter. And they're really starting to look like they're getting on top of this game. Out of that, I think the clear winner there is Luke Bruce. He's going to be man of the match so far. Henderson, Zach Tui, he's around there as well. So yeah, not sure. Maybe even Jack Gunston. So Luke Bruce and Jack Gunston probably there, and maybe Zach Tui will get second best. Second half begins, and I think Segler won that. Scully sends it out to the wing. I think that's Patton. He soccers it forward. It was Gunston, not Patton anyway. 2-on-1 there, throwing the ball against Reece Stanley, so you can't take 2 players on at once and get away with it. Sends it into the 50s. Stratton was there by himself for a long time, but didn't get there in time. Good intercept good interception from Jager O'Meara. He gets it forward to Luke Bruce, and he's kicked his 3rd goal. And Hawthorn are now 19 points in front. Bruce has kicked a score with every disposal he's had. Segler wins again, taps forward. Burgoyne gets it out somehow. Kicked forward by Geelong. It's going to be a pack mark here by Brendan Parfitt, who takes the mark over. It looked like there was 3 Geelong players to no Hawks players that went up there. And he can steady the ship a little bit. And he does. He kicks his first of the evening. Well, is it evening? Afternoon. Afternoon, I should say. It's the first time he's touched the ball too. Yeah, that's all Hawthorn up until that goal. Segler down. Who is that? I don't know who that was. Jack Henry takes the mark over Chad Wingard. Sends it back to the centre of the ground and marked by Cameron Guthrie. Geelong need to do something with this now. They've got a bit of movement, bit of the ball now. Josh Jenkins takes the mark. He's about 50, no, he'll be about 45 when he kicks it. Long steadying the ship a bit. Going to be a smashing either way. Well, you just don't know this matchup. Guthrie goes out of the midfield. It's off hands from a lot of people. Guthrie gets the ball back and he hits the post.
Just under 2 goals the difference now.
6 points the difference now. Geelong making the margin smaller and smaller as the quarter goes on. Hawthorn, which are waiting for 3/4 time here. They're waiting for the siren. Ball gets sent back inside 50 and Hawkins doesn't get a kind bounce. It goes through for a point.
Henderson plays on.
Kick in it.
Uses it now.
Henderson goes wide. Then kicks it across goal. That's so dangerous. And marked by Brandon Parfitt, who should make them pay. He's not even on a tight angle, really. He's about 25 out. But he's missed.
Unsure of their next move.
So Geelong's just being a bit inaccurate here.
Uses it by foot. Parfitt marks it.
They've had a chance, couple chances now
35
to even up the score, even go in front. Ricky Henderson plays on, kicks it straight out on the full. So Guthrie's got a chance to put them ahead again.
kick to hit
And he goes straight across face. So it's out in the full. And that might just be enough for the end of the quarter. It's 2 minutes to go. Kicked about... Oh, that's right in the danger spot again. Geelong first with the ball. Josh Jenkins, he loves it from there. He's kicked the ball off the ground in the goal square and he's kicked another one. So Geelong are now up by 2 points with 55 seconds to go. This is a seesawing match if I ever saw one. Guthrie just taking on everyone, and he's lucky the siren goes because he got absolutely slaughtered with that attempt at taking everyone on. So what's that? Geelong they hit out for the match. They're still losing the inside 50s, but they're up by 2. And looking at that, yeah, Bruce is probably still best on ground.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Henderson or Tui would be third best. Yeah, three goals, 3 to 1 goal in that quarter. So it seems to be the scoring end the way Hawthorn's going. Segler taps it down straight to whoever number 22 is. I can't think of the name. Goes the way of Geelong's forward line, and Dangerfield picks it up and misses. So 3 points the difference now. Geelong could have put a dagger in the hearts of Hawthorn. Sends it out. That's another dangerous spot. They can't get their kickouts right, and Dowhouse has another shot on goal. Hawthorn are in danger if he kicks this, but he doesn't. They're very inaccurate, and it's still a kick the difference.
That's true,
Gone wide. Marked by Connor Glass. McAvoy was right there to help him, but he didn't need help. Kicks up. No mark. Dangerfield soccers it forward. It's back to the 50. Glass gets tackled. Didn't really have the ball for long at all.
Scoreboard isn't too much of a worry, given how long we have left.
Well, that's a bit unlucky. I would have just called it out in the full. Sicily takes the mark. He goes across goal. They just want to go sideways. Why are they fucking around in the defensive 50? Kicks it wide. Good kick from McAvoy, but no one can mark it. Rebound. Finally, Geelong make them pay with a goal. And it's now going to be 10 points the difference with just over half of a quarter to go. Hawthorn's undefeated run might be over here. Punch forward. There's players there. Wingard gets wrapped up. So Geelong inching closer and closer to getting their first win of the season. They get the ball. They've got numbers. But Dangerfield goes long. It's a 2-on-1 situation just outside the square. Kick forward and a point by Sam Menangola. So 2 goals are needed for Hawthorn to get in front. 9.5 minutes to go, and it's starting to get to the point where you think they're running out of time.
Entertaining game of football.
Kicked long to the 50. No one is marking the ball, and goes forward. Soccered forward by Lockie Henderson. It's a point. It's 12 points the difference, and Hawthorn just can't seem to get it out of the defensive 50 at the moment.
The Cats doing well at the moment.
Henderson goes wide, kicks it out in the full again, and, you know, this is it. Hawthorn are not going to come back from this. Any score here, and it's a 3-goal game.
2 goals the margin.
And that's pretty straight. It's a goal. So Blake Schlegsog, whatever his name is, kicks a goal, put Geelong 3 goals up. It's been a bit of a funny game, but Geelong's had the last 10 scoring shots. Hawthorn finally get a clearance. Doesn't really go anywhere though. They're in danger again, and Joel Selwood ends up. And by the time he kicks this, there's 4 goals up and as well if he does kick it. No, he misses. So 19 points the difference, and Hawthorn need 20 points to win with 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. It's not going to happen. They go out to the 50, and another chance for a mark on the 50 has failed. Somehow they still managed to get the ball. Marked by Jack Stephen. Good bump, good timing. And the clock's going to run out here. Marked by Luke Dowhouse, and he'll have the last kick of the game. Siren goes. Geelong win by 19 points.
They've turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
And once again, this Easter Monday clash turns out to be a blockbuster. Luke Bruce started the game well, kicked 3 goals. Looked like he was going to win it for Hawks, but they just stopped. Just stopped at half time, really, and 20 hit-outs to nothing means nothing when you lose the inside 50 count 15-10. Dangerfield could be in the best players. Ricky Henderson's probably in the best players as well. Luke Bruce is probably in the best players. I'd say Luke Bruce is still best on ground. Selwood's probably second, and then Dangerfield's third, or Henderson's third. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. All 3 of those players were really good today, but I would have thought that you'd at least give some votes to Luke Bruce. Anyway. So yeah, 1 goal kicked after half-time for Hawthorn to Geelong's 5 goals 8. So that's always going to be a death sentence. And in this case, there's no exception. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next round. It will be round 5. I don't know who's got the Friday night game. Thanks for watching.